Greetings. Type something in here just in case anyone wants to come in. Greetings, 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 greetings. How are y'all feeling on this Monday, on this moon day, on this day of Papa Legba? Yes. The doors and the gates and the portals are open, baby. The doors and the gates and the portals are open, baby. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Coming through, got a little time, want to commune with my warriors, see how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. What's up, what's up, what's popping, what's popping? People got questions on traveling. You got a question? I'm here, Ashe. Just taking a little bit of time, doing a little live reading, Ashe. How was your Hunters and Harvest full moon? Don't be shy. Don't be shy, baby. Great rising, what's going on, sis? What it is, what's popping? How you feeling? How was your weekend? How was your night? Do anything for the Hunters and Harvest full moon? Huh? Yes. Well, I can tell you yesterday, I was getting together for that message that I posted. Decided to make a short one because I felt like, want to give people the opportunity and the chance to do their own thing at their own time. Ashe. And as I was sitting here, getting ready to, make my little notations and everything, for the first time in 3.5 years since I've been here, I heard church bells. And that's some shit. Like, I was sitting here and it was 10 o'clock. I only know that because by the time I looked at my phone, it showed 10 o'clock. I've never heard those bells ever. And I sat here like this for hours, just waiting to hear it again. I never hear it. So this energy is very active, is very hyper. Your laws, Odisha spirit guides, everybody's communing, baby, the highs and the lows. The message that came out yesterday was you want to make sure that you are keeping yourself protected. This energy of the full moon is still going on until Wednesday. Ashe. So paying attention to the signs and symbols and synchronicities, keeping your cool, making sure you're staying in control of your headspace. Ashe. They are communing. Ayibobo. There were a lot of words and activities that took place yesterday. A lot of people worked on a lot of energy out into the ethers, the universe, the atmosphere, however it is you rock. Messages of people when they was putting in their work last night, definitely some up aiming negativity your way. So keep yourself calm, cool, and collected. Know a thing. Keep yourself protected. Ashe. You got any questions, Garden Witch? I love that little leaf. Maple leaves are my favorite leaves. I love me a maple leaf. Ayibobo. Ashayo. Yeah, so if not, then we can just kick it, or I can just see what's popping. Graduation, congratulations. Yes. Oh, child. All right, well, until that time, until I see a question or what, they did speak of herbs and oils. You can work with herbs and oils this week. They talked of lemongrass, patchouli. Basil came through really heavily for myself, so I'm gonna definitely share that with my warriors. Basil is very it's fire energy. We're in that fire energy of the moon. It is masculine energy, so that time frame coming together. The past popped into my life yesterday, but I let them know the pain endured motivated me to change. Ashe. Listen, that past energy has been coming back, whether they are physically reaching out to you or spiritually reaching out to you. I've been feeling a lot of old relationships. Either I've been feeling it or I've been thinking about it, especially during this time of letting it go and moving forward in life. There are a lot of tests and challenges that are coming up in regards, to that. Not even just for people, but places and things. Ashe, and way to come through as that warrior that you are. Self-love and self-care also goes hand in hand with just making sure that you are doing the things that you want to do in life. That you are strong enough and brave enough to seek out the new, even though the new is the new can be quite exciting. It can be quite scary. Oh yeah, let go feels so enlightening. It does. It really does feel enlightening. It's empowering too. It's a little nerve wracking, because I can't be the only one that like to look behind, what's going on around there before I even, take a step. So, yeah, I've definitely spent time this weekend just communing and really listening to what my heart space is saying. These last 2 years have really been an eye opener. Transparency, for anybody that's watching, but I spent some time over the weekend just, thinking about the people that said that they loved and cared about me, thinking about the people that when I was going through, and baby, listen, going through, actually, I'm being honest, 3 years, the last 3 years, because it spawned about 3 years ago. People just vanished. It's like, they just disappeared. And I had to really sit at the altar and remember the things that I've been working towards, the things that I've been going to the table, with my spirit tribe about. But I really just couldn't believe, and yet I could, but I really just couldn't believe that some of the people that I really thought they would be around. And even if we weren't close, even if we're not close anymore, if you still consider yourself my friend, to know the things that I've been going through these last few years, to not even, do a check-in. I've had people to swear me up and down that they love me, they rock for me, they'll ride for me. If I ever need anything, they get wind of anything going on in my life, will be there. And it seems as if those were the ones that kind of just bounced, for whatever the reason. So just really having to understand that I am the magician, I am the alchemist, I am an oracle, I am a part of the divine, Ashe, and our connection is like this. So when people just vanish out of my life, I do feel some type of way, but I remember that they're using these people as lessons, Ashe, or the cycle or the season of them have ended, i.e. boo boo. Oh, that expiration date. Let me bring this up a little bit. Y'all know I'm blind, so just rock with the kid. If I look like this in your screen, I'm blind. But yeah, that expiration date, it doesn't just apply on food, right? Right? Yeah, it really does not just apply with food. And I'm such a foodie that made all the sense, baby. Yes, all the sense. And that was a hard pill to swallow, because just because you see some person as a lifetime doesn't mean that they're a lifetime. They are seasons and they are lessons, and that forever showed up. That forever showed up, baby. So being as sensitive as I am, I really had to sit with that. And, transparency, I'll be with that for the rest of my life. When I feel things deeply, I feel things completely, I feel things. The trick for me is, it's not really just a trick, it's just how I'm wired. It doesn't stop me from moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't stop me from still going for mine. It just does not stop me. Ashe. Ashe. And that to me shows my strength in my vulnerability. It shows my strength in my sensitivity. It shows my strength in my sensuality. It shows my strength in my self-care and self-love and self-preservation, because, I've learned early in life and had to be the mad scientist up until my mid 30s. I would try to keep people in my life. I would try to see the good when it was all bad. I would try to just have some faith. So when we're using words like having faith and, things like that, try to past, your definition of it. Having faith does not mean just keep trying to make something that's not working work. So yeah, I cried a lot, these last couple of years. I cried a lot. Your people just swore me up and down that maybe they no longer needed me, baby. Trying to find the beauty in all situations. Like my spirit was like, Robin, maybe they just didn't need you. You have to remember who you are and what you're about. I'm a crossword worker. I'm a shadow worker. I'm a root worker. So I attract people that seems to be at crossroads. And some people crossroads are not just in that moment. Some people crossroads are for years. And, maybe they were sticking close until they were able to break free of their own cocoon and fly. Oh, way to come through. Where's my ancestors' bell? Thank you, Spirit, because that's what it feels like. It feels like people need me until they don't. And me being me, that's like kind of fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Like, that's really kind of fucked up. Like, what do I need to do to create a successful online yoga? Yes, since it's just you and I, baby, let's chop it up. Look, that makes me excited. This is my jam. Like, I'm thinking I'll be like, free readings. Maybe it was just meant for you and I, Garden Witch. Hey, we haven't checked in a minute, so let's see. What can Martina, you gotta, my Garden Witch, do to create a more successful, because I'm saying more, because it's already successful, baby, a more successful online your clientele? Ashe? Ashe. Give me a number, Garden Witch. 2 cards, 1 through 7. Hmm. 3. Give me another one. 3 or 4. You see, that's why we sisters, girl. That's why we sisters. Woo. Okay. Ah. Whew. Okay, and then the shadow card. All right. Thank you so much. So, Guardian Witch. They're saying that in order to generate more clientele, you need to liberate yourself from the shadows. My pleasure, always and forever, baby. So you had the shadow card came out. Your first card was liberation. 3 was liberation. 4 was shadow. And the shadow card was see the light. See the light, be the light. So if you're looking to attract more, you're going to have to use your light. You're going to have to slay your shadows. There's something in the shadows deep within you that is keeping you from breaking free and being who you truly are. You have a very bright light. And this is, just not because you're my sister, baby, but you do have a very bright light and you're being encouraged to use it. There's something that you may be thinking on an emotional level that is kind of hindering you from seeing that you're already successful. You already have a clientele. Is the way that you're thinking about things. Ashe. So don't wait until you are started. Like, don't wait until you launch to try to become successful. That's a shadow. Break free of that. You're already successful. Use your light to help you illuminate whatever darkness is, or whatever snarky, whatever ego, whatever low vibrating energy within you. Use that to help you to see who you truly are. Your vibe will attract your tribe. That's how we found each other, right? That's how we reconnected, right? Because me and my TGs, we come from way, way, way back. Ashe, Ashe. But, it's no coincidence that that popped up. You understand what I'm saying? So just like me, I came in thinking, people will be excited about maybe it's too early. I don't know. But see how we could be thinking. Spirit said, Robin, do a live. Go live. You haven't gone live in a long time. Milton says it all the time. Robin, you haven't gone live in a long time. But I move when spirit moves. And spirit was like, Robin, now is the time to go live. And here I am. And then, being impatient. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, G? Hey, sis. I know my sisters will come through. Ashe, Ashe. But being impatient, in this day and age, things move fast. Things move quite fast. And if we don't get the reaction that we're looking for, if we don't get the response that we're looking for, we feel as though that maybe this isn't for me, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I'm this and maybe I'm that. It's none of those things. We have to see the beauty in us. We have to know. We have to own. If we don't trust ourselves, and if we don't believe in ourselves, for lack of a better word, Ashe, how and why and would others? You understand what I'm saying? So be the light. You are the light. Ayi-bo-bo. There is a shadow, guardian witch, that is holding you back. It can be, and it's coming from a fiery place. So you may want to tap into your fire energy. You rock with earth and fire. So something is hiding in the shadows. It's like your light is shining on everything but that. So you want to spend some time to try to figure out why, And your light is so bright. Look at all this fire. Look at all this red. So knowing that you are, that's a full moon up there, Ashe. So you know me, guardian witch. You're believing in illusion. There's something in the shadows that you secretly rock with. There's a part of you that secretly feels as though that this is not going to be lucrative. And I think all business owners and entrepreneurs, I think we all go through that. I think we all struggle with that. Gee, I'm asking questions, so if you got one, hit the kid up. I think we all go through that, especially when it's our passion, especially when it's something that we want, especially when, we're spending thousands of dollars, putting our blood, sweat, and tears into the mix. Ashe, Ashe. Self-doubt is a real thing, but it is okay. I think that, sometimes we need to ground ourselves in our doubts. Ashe, we need to ground ourselves in our doubts. We need to spend some time with them. Really take some time to examine them, really take some time to look at them. They do have energy. They pretty much have a life of their own. Ashe, Ashe. And that's how we can break free of it. We see that they're controlling us. We see that it is so, they've been talking about all week that this movement is subtle, this movement is stealthy, this movement, it really feels like there's no movement. And maybe that's what's going on with you. You could be having, you could be at a crossroads in between your earth and your fire. Earth is grounding, staying still, being grounded. Fire is moving, so trying to find that balance. But there's something in the midst of, there's a disconnect between your earth and your fire. So I would definitely sit with that for a minute. Can you see the light? Do you see yourself as being, the business owner that you want to be? Do you see the clientele? Can you see them? Have you taken time to figure out what market you're targeting? Root chakra. Yeah. There it is. There it is. You understand? Have you been incorporating the lingo? I know when I was in massage school, they really encouraged us. We had a whole business side of things, and they really encouraged us to, no matter who we're talking to, no matter what's going on, find a way, slip that on in, create a segue. Hey, do I do this, I'm about to graduate. You don't have to wait until you get your papers, i.e. Bobo. This is your birthright. Ashe, Ashe. So your vibe will attract your tribe. That's what they're saying. And there is a lot of power. This white energy as well also is bringing that clarity, that power, that connection from your tribe. Look at all those little stars that are around. Incorporate the lingo. Ashe. We are forever students. And when we want to market ourselves, and my sisters know that I have a real hard time promoting myself. So I've been spending a lot of time with myself, either in that mirror or any mirror, just talking to myself. I don't like public speaking. I can't say that I'm not good at it, because I am. I don't like it. I don't like all eyes on me. I don't like people asking me questions that make me feel like I got to defend myself or really try to sell you on, whatever it is that I'm working on. Yeah, so confused why I can't find the love that I deserve and want. Put that in the question form, G. Oh, my heart. I've been thinking about you. I've been wanting to do a check-in, but I don't want to cross boundaries. Ashe, Ashe. But yeah, I think about you. Ashe. Thank you so much. Hmm. 2 cards came right on out for you. The universe wants you to know that in order for you to get love that you want, you have to give it to yourself. Empathy and compassion. Let me get some clarity on this. Give me 1 second. So, G, the question that they're coming through is asking, do you know the type of love that you want? Have you really tried, like, just really sitting down and take that Virgo energy, create a list, write down the love that you experience, and not just romantically, Ashe, just in life. And make sure that you are factoring in yourself. There's some form of you're not factoring yourself in. So love is coming your way. And that's what they've been saying. We really have to be is one thing to want something, is one thing to feel as though we deserve something, and is another thing to make sure that we're always putting our best face and foot forward and putting ourselves in position to do that. is saying that the answer is yes. The situation or event right now is on track at this time. So the universe is hearing you, and that person that is coming, they will be empathetic and they will have a lot of compassion for you. So it sounds like those are key ingredients that you require. You require someone to be spiritually connected, whether it's on a religious or a spiritual aspect. You want them to have a good relationship with divine source, God. You're looking for it to be not just love, but also understanding, also having compassion when they don't necessarily understand. So you're looking for someone that's having patience. This is what they say that's coming your way, G. Someone that is patient, someone that is kind, someone that is a leader, but don't mind you being a leader either. So they always say that it's hard for two alphas to find each other, but when they do, baby, mental clarity. So the message that is coming through for you is, if love is what you're seeking, you have to make sure that you're not playing tug of war with yourself. You have to stay focused. You have to move in that direction. This person that is coming, I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. But this person that is coming will be your first true love. Take that to your altar. So they're saying you thought that you was love and you thought that you had love, but they were lessons and they were here to bring you blessings. Ashe, Ashe, but the energy that is coming, that person will be your mate, your true mate. Just because we feel as though we love a person and just because we feel as though that we chose them or they chose us doesn't mean that that was divine. Does that make sense? A lot of times we get ourselves into relationships to help us learn about us, to help us grow. Ashe, Ashe. There's something else coming through for you. Hold on. They're saying pay attention to feathers. Coincidences are plans in disguise. You're undertaking a spiritual initiation. You're also going through a change. You're also going through a spiritual change. You're also going through an emotional and mental change. Things you've changed, G. You've changed, and it's probably why they're saying write down the list. Make sure you're factoring yourself in. Something inside of you, one of your ideas or one of your ideals has changed. One of your requirements has changed. Why are you in here? And you can always connect with your sisters because this was Guardian Witch card. So maybe doing a meditation session with her can help keep you grounded, or doing a meditative session with yourself can help keep you grounded. Staying connected to source, stay in constant communication. During this time, they are communicating a lot with us. There are a lot of energies and vibrations that are coming through. I get the energy of a younger person coming through for you, G. I don't know how you feel about that. And it says, step through to a new life. Coming now is the ending of a chapter. So yeah, and I hear my crows out there, Ashe, they are confirming that, and they were saying feathers. Can you hear them going off? They're saying feathers. I will make myself available. Ashe, Ashe. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Take some time to get to know the new G. G, you had a rebirth. You had a big one too, though, like a big one. And it's coming across that you've been like this all over the place, mind, body, and spirit, but more so physically. And you really just need to take some time to rest. This is graveyard energy. So you need to either create your sacred space. Oh, gee, this is coming through like the beginning. I remember saying this to you from the beginning, and I remember you creating that sacred space in your closet. Do you still have your sacred space? I remember that. Ashe, because it seemed as if you're running all over the place. Even if you feel as though you're staying still, your mind, look at all this yellow mental energy. Your mind is running all over the place. There is some form of you feel as though that if you stop, you're gonna break. You will not break. Girl, you almost hold on. I need you to take some time with and for yourself. There's a lot of noise and there's a lot of energy that's around, and you want to take some time to just ground yourself in it so you can hear the messages. There's something that you have to do, and it more than likely is thinking of the love that you have for yourself, putting yourself first. Stop seeing yourself as a pair and see yourself as an individual. See yourself as the powerful individual that you are. We all want love. Yes. Oh, and they're showing spring, G. They're showing spring. Those are cherry blossoms. They're showing spring. I don't know if y'all can hear, but every time, G, they say in spring. Take some time to really get to know you outside of your children, outside of your family, outside of your business. Take some time. You've grown, you've changed. You're coming out of that cocoon. So you really need to dig deep within you. You're holding on to OG, and OG is not gone, but she's elevated, if that makes sense. Said I don't have the sacred space. That was in Chicago. Thanks, Emma. I'll reach out. Yeah, get to know the new UG. And let's be clear. I just want to say this because y'all know I rock with the all. Altars, sacred spaces is just not for the spiritual. It's just not for the magical. It's just not for the witch. Churches got altars. Let's be clear. Let's be clear about that. This is a place where you can go regardless of your faith. And I'm not even talking to G because she knows this. I'm sharing this with anybody that's watching this video. It doesn't really matter your faith, your spirituality, your religion, your path. Ashe, Ashe. We all need a space where we can just strip ourselves raw, strip ourselves bare, and then just be authentically who we are in the moment in which we are in. Whether we're hurt, happy, and balance need to be had on both sides. Let that Libran energy come through. It needs to be had on both sides. You know, how do you respond to hurt? How do you respond to joy? How do you respond to excitement? Ashe, Ashe. But you want to reconnect back to, you need a sacred space, G. Whether it's I just saw you taking some time in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Like if showers is your jam, then when you're in the shower cleaning yourself, really take some time to do an assessment through the heart. Is there some scar tissue that needs to be removed? And I'm thinking of this on a surgical level because that is possible. You understand what I'm saying? Scar tissue can be very painful. It's thick. And yeah, you healed, but it could still create problems. You know, you may need to, I just saw DNC in my mind, you know, dust and clean. You may need to get some debris off. There still could be a scar that's deep and you're focusing on it. Clear that energy. Clear the energy, G. Ashe, Ashe. Oh, listen. Yes. If anybody has any questions, I see 3 people up If you have a question, feel free. I got a couple more minutes before I got to break up out of here and take myself to my, part-time job, which is my full-time job, which is like, yeah, no. Baby, listen. But yeah. And my sister just came through. Gee, if you still here, my sister just came through. And take this to your altar. We don't find love. Love find us. Ashe, we are the prize. Aye, Bobo. Ashe, yo. Let that be the message. And I know in this modern day society, baby, y'all know I may be real old and traditional in regards to that, but nature has never steered us wrong. Ashe, we are the prize. That man gonna come find you. Or that person, or whatever it is that you're looking for. They gonna find you. Just you gotta know this new G. Get to know this new G. They're really harping on get to know this new G. Explore her. Get to know her. Date her. Court her. And I'm only sharing this from experience that I can testify that shit does work. It does work. I called myself being in love twice. And for the second one, I for sure knew. I mean, I felt that in my mind, body, and spirit. But I went out looking for love as opposed to just making sure that I'm dating me, I'm courting me, I'm getting to know me. So when that relationship didn't work out, that second relationship didn't work out, and I was about to give up on love, before there was Sierra's message to God, there was a Robin's message to God. Ashe, and y'all know what I said. Look, obviously I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Because I was really ready to give up on love. I was really ready to walk away, and don't nobody love more than me. But when you feel as though you done met your person, and good, bad, or ugly, y'all was going to survive and make it through and be together forever, and they choose another, baby, my whole world came to a screeching halt. And my spirit was like, before we just walk away on love, because that's why I'm here, Ashe, we're going to go to the altar. I didn't even have an altar at that time. I wasn't even on my path at that time. Ashe. And I really had to have a conversation. And you know what they told me? That's because you're so busy looking for it. Are you ready for it? Do you know who you are now? All these challenges and lessons and joys and blessings and growth, you don't even know who you are. This is what the divine was telling me. That's what I'm saying. I'm just sharing, a transparency moment. Date you, get to know you. And that's what I did. I got to know me. And the more that I saw the freedom in it and the love in it, and how I grew and how I changed. And yes, some of my expectations and some of my requirements, they did change. When I wasn't looking for love, that's how Milton came. I'm just saying. I wasn't looking for it. I was still harping and pining over this one. I still wanted that. Transparency. Even after everything, I still wanted him. I loved him. He was my mate. As far as I was concerned, I was my soulmate. But everybody got free will. And I was just like, well, maybe love isn't in the cards for me, babe. Maybe it's meant for me to experience it, but not for me to have it. That's the illusion. Don't fall for the okie doke. Oh, somebody asked a question? Question and advice, ancestors, any questions? Question, any advice that the ancestors have for me? Thank you so much, Guardian Witch. And I'm sorry, oh yay. They're encouraging you to start living a healthier lifestyle, pay more attention to your health. Is there something going on with you health-wise? That message is for oh yay. I am a diabetic. How's that going? They're telling you to pay attention. Herbs and oils, they're saying herbs. I always include oils, but they're saying herbs will be beneficial. In regards to oh yeah, being a diabetic, what herb? Can assist. Are you a type 2 diabetic? They gave several. I kept seeing the number 2. They're coming through with echinacea, eucalyptus, milk thistle, thyme, and bay leaves. You're a type 2 diabetic. I'm not versed on diabetes, so I'm just saying what they're showing me. So the first thing they want you to understand is your breathing. There's some clogging. You may need to detox. Aggie Bobo. Aggie Bobo. The first thing that they're saying is you want to get a health check. When was the last time you've gone to the doctor? Are you experiencing breathing issues? Like something is triggering something else. One thing is leading to another. It's like if you're not careful, this is about to be a slippery slope in the wrong direction. So what they're saying is you feel something going on inside of you, but you're afraid to go figure out what the fuck it is. Ashe, are you nervous about that visit that's coming up? Because that's what they're saying. There's some form of block, either in you physically or in you in the mind. You're concerned about this visit. Mm-mm. It's keeping you up at night. Are you having trouble sleeping? There could be something. Take this to your altar, and it's going to be fine. You're going to need to have the courage, though. You're going to need to have, what was the yes for? It's keeping you up at night? They take this to your altar. They may recommend surgery, and you want to ask questions on the level of, is it absolutely necessary? Tossing and turning, trouble sleeping. What they're saying is, it's not as bad as you think. But you will need to be strong. You need to pay attention. This is a hard message to have. Working with herbs will definitely help. Not to say disregard what the doctor says, because something definitely needs to be removed. There is something that has gotten in that needs to be taken out. And it doesn't just have to be in regards to you surgically, doctor wise, but there could be people in your life that is not adding to your health. Like you could have a mate. Every time you try to live or eat a healthier lifestyle, they want to go back to the old ways, and you find yourself going back to the old ways too. Or it could be you and your ego. Something has you get on the right path, you do right, you do what you're supposed to do, but then something along the way, you find yourself falling off. There's some form of energy that is in your life, and I will definitely check within before outside. Depression. What's causing you to be depressed? Something in your life needs to be removed. And once it's removed, that's when that abundance is going to come in. You'll be able to breathe better. You'll sleep better. You'll have a better understanding of how to keep yourself protected. They're saying, I told you, call conversation. Make sure you do your STD test as well. These last few years have been a whole beast, baby. It's been a bitch. How are you? Don't nobody need you to hear that part. How are you handling that? Do you hold things in? Because that shit will manifest. That shit within itself. Remove the toxicity. Yes, that shit within itself. If you feel as though you don't have any outlets, if you feel as though you don't have anyone to talk to or any form of a release, it has nowhere to go. So it will fester and it will multiply, and that within itself will create health issues. And with bay leaves, I keep seeing writing. Do you journal? Something in regards to your mindset. You need to do a release. There's some form of release that's needed. You don't have the support system here in the physical. You are the support system, sis. And I know, trust me, I was just talking about, how hard it is when you feel as though you should have people in your life to love and care about you, and they say they're going to love and care about you, and then when the time hits, they're just not there. You're going to have to be there for yourself. And what they were saying since autumn started, this leg of the journey is our own. Ashe. So you're not new to this. You're true to this. You actually have a leg up on a lot of people, because a lot of people, they're used to having a support system. And this is why they're not handling and dealing well, because there's nothing that anyone can do. People like us, where we are self-resilient and self-reliant, we're not new to this. It just fucking sucks. But trust and believe. Spirit, mind, body, and spirit. That's 3 right there. Mind, body, and spirit. You got the and the crone, you got the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, however it is you rock. You're not alone. You got your ancestors, you got your spirit tribe. But if you ain't got nobody else, you got your goddamn self. I'm gonna tell you something that Peaches told me, and then I'm gonna move on. You was born into this world by yourself, and God willing, you gonna go by yourself. So that just means that if you ain't got nobody, you better have your goddamn self. If you're depressed, what is the cause of the depression? You may want to, please, when you go to this doctor visit, be as transparent as you can. That's what they're saying. When you go to this doctor visit, be as transparent as you can. You will not get the help you need if you're not willing to vocalize said help that's needed. Ashe, ashe. Balance. I really feel as though that therapy may be therapeutic, and not just because of the depression, is mainly because of that support system that you need. When you see a therapist, they're non-biased. They don't know you, Ashe. They are there to listen to you, like really listen to you, Ayi Bobo, and help you come up with a game plan to break through. And I said this, and this goes for you as well, because I said this at the beginning of spring, sometimes a rebirth feels like depression. Not saying that you're not suffering from depression, sis. Not saying that. But what I am saying is sometimes when we're going through our changes and we're going through our metamorphosis and we're having our transformations, rebirth is ugly. Change on that level is ugly. And it could be cloaked as depression. And again, not saying that you're not depressed. I'm just saying that sometimes when we're having our rebirth, it heightens the depression. I.e. Bobo. Asheo. Does that make sense? Does that help? But I really think therapy, I really think seeing someone. We got two people on this thread, on this thread. Look how old I am. We got two people in this live right now that are healers, that can assist, that can be your support system. You know, you got G out here. You know, she is the exercise healthier guru, showing you of what transformation looks like. You got Garden Witch out here, you know, showing you how to breathe, because they did say breathe, sis. You know, so getting that exercise that you need, staying, you know, motivated and encouraged, finding your tribe. If you feel as though you don't have people, create the space. If you are a type 2 diabetic and you suffer from these things, create a channel, create a page and talk about it. Honestly, this is Libra season. This is the season of truth. This is the season of finding that balance. So, girl, listen, instead of saying, woe is me, or feeling bad or feeling down that you don't have, create. That's what this Aries fire energy in this moon is all about. Creating what you need. Ashe, breathe for change. Ayi Bobo, Asheo. That's what I'm saying. And that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes when we are having our rebirth, when we're having our awakening, or as you were told, when you're ascending, you got to think about this. We're already in a climate where energies don't want us to ascend. Oh, I see the strength card in my mind. Let me find it. Give me 1 second. This will give you a good understanding of what you got going on. Hold on. Possession. And don't focus on the possession. I want you to take a look at this energy. This person is clawing their way out of the dark. They're fighting for themselves every step of the way. They're making a conscious decision. They're choosing them every day. Even when they don't feel strong, they're tapping into their spirit. When we are going through the cocoon, it is hard. It is tough. We're really literally removing layers of ourselves for that elevation. When we're having that rebirth, think about it. They say birth is one of the most traumatic experiences that we'll ever have in our whole entire life. And we don't even really remember what that was like. Some of us, there's those rare people that do, but look how many people is involved. Look how much it takes. Your mom almost died trying to bring you into this world. Rebirth is hard. So before you just classify, understand that this journey and this rebirth is very, very hard and is difficult, but it's very necessary. And once you break through, there's a beautiful world that is awaiting you. And again, please be as transparent as you can with your healthcare provider. Ashe, Ashe, I hope that helped. Ashe, any other questions? And since it's just us, y'all can ask, you know, shit. I got about 18 more minutes. 18 more minutes. So while I wait, let's just for the Trinity And look, the alignment, the trinity of it all. Do I, sis? Ayi Bobo. I love you to the moon and back. Pieces and whole again. Ashe. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. And I was thinking that yesterday when I was saying that they're saying commune in nature. Pay attention to when you hear trees ruffling, the leaves. I know they're falling, y'all. I know they're falling, but they're still there right now. And I did hear yesterday after I heard them 10 damn bells that just don't exist here. The wind was moving. Oya is the Loire, the Odisha, have it is you rock of autumn. So she is the one that brings about change. Ashe, whether we are looking for it or not, you got to be mindful of what you ask for. The relationship I'm in now. But pay attention, and it goes for everybody here. Pay attention to the energies that are taking place outside. Like I know the birds were going crazy yesterday. The trees were ruffling. It was so much going on. I had to go to my window. And I just sat there like this. And I saw how the trees were moving. So it caused me to actually leave out this room, go outside, sit on my porch, and just watch the tree leaves. And the messages, and like they said, the messages right now are coming through the wind. They're fluttering like wings of a butterfly. Words. So pay attention. Clarity. Hold on. G is asking this relationship that she's in, is it a season? Or a lifetime? A season or a lesson? Is this a season or a lesson? To me, they're one and the same. Is this a fling or something more serious? So, G, they're saying person of air. They're giving off Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies. If they're neither one of those things, take that to your altar. So they think more than what they feel. Ashe, ashe. Libra is coming through heavily. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius is also on the table. Is this person any of those signs? Libra is coming through thrice. So we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Aquarius, got you. All right, because there's a lot of air out here. All right, so we got that. So they're just making the establishment. They're making the connection. This person is here to help you. Can we get some clarity? Is this person, they're showing an upgrade to help you mend, to help you heal. They are telling you to proceed carefully, so move slowly. Like y'all could benefit from each other, G. Y'all can help heal and fix each other. The trick is not to become codependent on each other. They want you to definitely take it slow. This is the repair man. Listen. He's coming to help, baby. He's coming to heal. He's coming to fine tune to help you recover. But she wants to know, is this the one? Is that what you're asking? Is this the one? Is this guy the guy? Your interest is Libra. Look, wait, hold on. It's a lot. Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm going to do more lives. I see because the decks are getting energized. Like they are with the shit. Hold on. They're like, wait a minute, this is fun. And I don't mean that lightly. Y'all know I don't mean it like that. But I'm just saying that's how the energy of my card is. Is this G's person? She wants to know, is this her person? So what they're saying is, this is coming through with Taurus energy, earth energy, seven energy, divine energy. And divine energy is saying, so your spiritual team is telling you you want to see things clearly. You want to check the fine print. Basically, you don't want to, are you experiencing any red flags? They're saying if you have any, if you're seeing any type of signs, symbols, or synchronicities, any type of red flags, before you just decide one way or another. They're asking how you feel. Words that are coming out right now are assessment, evaluate your options, perspective, review, analyze, opinions. How do you feel? Judgment, examine, see clearly, the fine print, estimate, closer look, focus, awareness, and check the details. And again, I'm just a messenger. What they're telling you is your focus is off. That's what they're saying. What is also coming through is you can make it work with anybody, G. You can make it work with anybody. We have to remember that we are the prize. Do you know new G? Do you understand how life has changed for you and who you are now? This guy could be the guy. Any guy could be the guy. Self-choice is given to all. Freedom, free will is given to all. Ashe? Being in a relationship, each person has to choose their person every day. Y'all could be soulmates. Y'all could be twin flames. Y'all could be Adam and Eve, baby. And everybody still has free will to choose otherwise at the end of the day. So in love, there are no guarantees is what they're saying. But what they are asking you to do is they're asking you to tap into you spiritually. Ground yourself in the essence and the beauty and the power of you. Do you see and truly rock with who you are as a person? Because once we become comfortable with our highs and our lows, our shadows, and the beauty in us, and we're not hiding from any aspect of our life, no one else will either. But what they're saying is, G, is that with this guy, you want to pay attention to the small details. That's what they're saying. They're not giving your answer of a yes or no, because there's no such thing of a yes or no. Is this the person for you? We can make it work with any motherfucking body. The problem of it is, do they want to work with us? And not just when things are going good, but during the hard times too. Ashe. But he is definitely coming through that he is here to assist you. He is here to help you heal. Take that to your altar. So if you're looking at those type situations as just a lesson, then that's what he's going to become to you. If you're looking at it like this could be your mate, then that's what it's going to be for you. Ashe. Speaking from experience, Milton came in time in my life when, like I said, I didn't want love. I wasn't looking for it. I didn't know what the fuck. I was putting it in God's hands. When Milton came on the scene, I didn't trust him. He was just like everybody else, saying the same shit that everybody else said. You understand what I'm saying? And I only had, like I told him, I said, I only got about 70% to give you. I can't give you my whole heart. I don't even have my whole heart to give. I only got about 70%, and that's being generous. And you know what he said? I'll take it. That's what he said. And he helped me to see me clearly by being patient, by being kind, by understanding to this day that my past relationships have really did a number on me. There are a lot of scars, invisible scars on me. To this day, he knows that she may have a flashback. She may have a trigger moment. We're not 15 years. We're not past it yet. We'll never be past it. But the point of it is that I consciously am aware and I make conscious decisions, and he does too. Do you want this guy to be the guy? Does he want to be the guy? The spiritual team says that whether he is the guy or not, he's here to help you get through this leg of the journey. Hey, Indigo. Lots of scars. Lots of scars. Girl. Whew. It is always painful when you know that you have so much love to give, and all you're looking for is the same thing in return. But they said in that message, instead of looking for, to make sure I get it right, because that was a jam, instead of loving people and trying to show people how to love you, what did they say? Treating people how they treat you. They said people only do what you allow them to do. And what they meant by that was, instead of treating people how you want to be treated, treat yourself how you want to be treated. You teach people how to engage with you, how to handle you. You understand what I'm saying? You teach people how to treat you. And it really goes in regards to having your boundaries and having, sometimes we got to be a stickler. Sometimes we feel as though that we're being hard asses because the world is in the midst saying we're being hard asses, we're being cold, we're being this, we're being that. You gotta stay true to you. If you got morals and deal breakers and codes of ethics, you gotta stick to that shit. They're asking, are you seeing things clearly? And they got Prince glasses out here. You need to tap into your mind's eye, because it's coming across that this person really could be a good person. And if he's an Aquarius, I'm trying to remain non-biased. And not because I am an Aquarius, but because of how I feel about my Aquarius men. Trying to remain non-biased because they're hypersensitive. They are very... Whew. We're so misjudged. We're so misunderstood. And sometimes I think Aquarian men don't even understand themselves. I hope that he has already gone through his rebirths. If he has, he could potentially be the one. Very passionate. Yes, we are. We really are. Right now, he's coming through very passionate. We are very passionate. But we're also very reserved. He watches you a lot. Don't think that you're the only one that have a decision to make. While you're trying to decide is he the one for you, he's also trying to decide if you the one for him. So y'all can find common ground on that shit and build off that. But they're just, they're saying, if you pay attention to the details, and this card has been sitting here and I've been purposely avoiding it for a reason, because I don't like to do time frames, but they gave you one. They're saying within 6 to 9 months, the Queen, full moon, autumn, that's right here, right now. Do a check-in in 6 to 9 months. He'll be around that long. He'll be around for another 6 to 9 months, and then y'all are going to need to come back to the table. But he really is here to help you heal, G. And they are saying that this is an upgrade. And both of you can be a little cold and sarcastic. And before you sit there and say, they say, yeah, you too, boo, you too. Focus on the similarities and not the differences. He can be a lot of fun. And maybe that's part of your problem. Maybe y'all are having so much fun. You're like, this can't be serious. Oh, we're a lot of fun. We're a lot of fun. Life is serious enough, baby. That's the Aquarian motto. Life is serious enough. It's our job to find the beauty and the fun in it. So if you're more serious and he's more lively and upbeat, he may come across as a plaything. This is what they're telling you. Pay attention. Don't be so quick to judge. Just enjoy the moment. Be in the moment. Enjoy the moment. Nothing has to be decided right now. They gave a 6 to 9 month window. Take it slow, is what they're saying. Take it slow. Mark this day on your calendar. Actually, yesterday. Follow the cycles. Do check-ins on full moon cycles because that's when things are being illuminated. Ashe. Now I got the number 3 up here. I can't give you no more information, G, than this is divine. Divine, he was sent to you from divine to help you fully close out a cycle and begin anew. Take that to your altar. Ashe, ashe. Whew. I would like to meet this person. I love you. I love you. And that's 9 o'clock. Is it okay if I do check-ins, G? Can I just pop in on you and be like, sis, the fuck? I love you. I love you too. So much gratitude. Thank y'all. Absolutely. Thank you, girl. Because y'all know, I told y'all I am very, and I know that seems weird. We've been rocking for so long. You'd be like, why you need to? Because I'm like a fucking vampire, baby. Once you let me in, I'm in. Once you let me in, I'm in. You know, but I do respect people's boundaries and I do respect people's space. And I tend to ask questions that some may feel as though I have no right to ask, you know. So I always like to get the confirmation that it's okay to me to be like, hey, sis, I saw or I heard. Yeah. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you're in my life too. Shit. And just, I will say this, G, you know me. And I'm not saying that all Aquarians are the same, but what I am saying is you can always check in with me, twin, 1, 2, 3, i.e. Bobo, and the same. And the same. I'm not the celebrity just yet. Get the kid while she's available. Get the kid while she's available. But what I am saying is that Aquarians are very protective of their hearts. We've gone through so many things in life. We've gone through so much so fast. We've gone through so much so fast. And yet we can still find and see the beauty in it. They are saying pay attention to movement, how he moves. Very blunt, very open, very direct. You may need a little bit more of a thicker skin. Very intuitive. He's coming across as very spiritual. Dreams, vision, sight, seeing shit. Looks at you like he's looking right through you because he is. Because we like to get to the root of shit. Thank you. I don't know. I just see that he loves you. I mean, like he loves you. He may love you already. I know we fall hard and fall fast. I just keep seeing this. Like he just want to hug your pain away, or he just want to remove. He just want to put you in this bubble. I just keep saying this. What is this? What is this? What happens? How do you feel when this happens? What is this? And then I see like you really put your hand like up his back and you really like lean in and you want to exhale, but you won't. I don't know. And take it slow. I know 2022 is all about microwave love. I get it. Take it slow. I'm still seeing it. I'm still seeing it. While that's in the shadow, something for you to work out. What I can say in the physical is give this to yourself. People won't know how to love us on a physical level if we don't know how to love us on a physical level. Ashe? Pamper yourself, court yourself, date yourself. And my sister, I need to check in with my sister. My sister is coming through saying, always make sure you have your own things going on. Whatever lessons that you need to have, you have them. And I'm hearing pitfalls. Don't fall for your old pitfalls. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind. We're very patient. The beauty about an Aquarius is this, and I'm not saying we're all the same, but again, the beauty about an Aquarius is this. Friendship is vital. We have no problem in taking all the time that's needed to develop a strong and solid foundation. That's it. We just need truth, honesty, dedication. At any time you want out, just say the word. Don't disappear. Don't ghost. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Don't steal. Just let us know first. Give us enough respect. If you find out that this guy's not the one that you want or he's not the one for you, give enough respect because time goes both ways. Nobody likes to feel like they're wasting time. Ashe, ashe. Parting words. I know y'all made no ill. And 10-10. Look at that. Today is 10-10. Thank you so much, 123. Today is 10-10. Have some patience. Patience. Take it slow. Take it slow. And then you'll know. Just be friends. Just work on a friendship. Work on a friendship. And don't forget, we women, baby. Shit, we want you. We got you. Huh? We can do this the hard way or the easy way. We can keep it funky. We can get into some gangster shit. What? That's the Aquarian way. This man got his eyes on you. So he over here like, fuck what she's talking about. We all ready together. Take it slow. Take it slow. Take it slow. May no ill thought, words, curses, texts, spells, negative energy, low vibration cross you. Your Ori. Don't forget Aries governs the head. Balance this out. Make sure that every action you take, you're taking it. Not your ego, not because someone else said, not because someone else suggested, none of that. Spend more time at the altar. They're saying during this energy right now, any life decisions that need to be made before you make them, check in. Check in. We're still getting answers. Now that Mercury is back direct, Pluto is back direct. So it's about to be a lot of mischievous energy out and about. Trickster energy. Check in. And it should be a life thing. Remember, the same way you feel about exercise, the same way that Garden Witch feels about yoga and her Kundalini energies and things like that, and the same way that Twin feels about her baking, the same way that I feels about my spiritual calling, my root work, and my shadow work. We got to go to the table. We have to commune with Source. If you don't rock with your ancestors, if you don't rock with spirit guides and spirit tribes and angels, but you rock with God, regardless of what you call her or him, they saying, come see us first. And trust. This is why we got to always be working on ourselves. We have to become proficient with trusting ourselves, trusting our own judgment. And I know it's hard to do when we've been fucked up, y'all. I get it. But trust. Start working on that. Everybody up in here or anybody that's watching, that's the assignment. Trusting yourself, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting your own thoughts. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the what the fuck was that? All that. Trust all that. The more we trust ourselves, the less we will need outside energies. Ashe, ashe. I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. Ayibobo. At this time, the doors, the gates, and the portals for Amethyst and Clover, baby, because the doors, the gates, and the portals are always open. And the veil is down for those that rocks in regards to it. Thinning, it is thinning every day. So energies are walking amongst us. Keep ourselves protected. Ayibobo. The doors and the gates and the portals are now closed. The doors, the gates, and the portals are now closed. The doors and the gates and the portals are now closed. As above, so below. As within, so without. So more to be times 3. Ashe, ashe, ayibobo. Ashe yo. And if you're not having the day that you want to have and you're not living the life that you want to live, you want to change that shit, baby. Peace, 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 peace. I love y'all. Ashe, ashe, gratitude always and forever. Ashe. And if I could just put my eyes on dude, I'll give you better some insight. Peace, y'all.